Line up the trucks for a quickie snack. It's 7-Eleven brand 2 eggs, hard-boiled. A great source of vitamin A, protein, calcium, and iron. These cold chicken embryos are deshelled and packed in the finest, cleanest water. Remember, eggs are good for you, including the yolk.
More changes are coming to Limbo Grub, and today's change? Get rid of these glasses. You know, they say a pair of glasses adds about 10 years to your face, and I don't want that because I gotta be hip and trendy for my young audience. This is Hottie Scotty Pancake 603 talking, a guy with a new lease on life. You know what, it's kind of hard to be positive when you're looking at this 7-Eleven brand 2 hard-boiled eggs staring me right in the face, and it's just like, this is something the man upstairs has kept in his back pocket since like episode 15 or so, when I ate those Big Mama pickled sausages. It's just like, the whole time I was dreading, and I made the mistake of saying out loud that eventually these were coming, because these are considered trucker snacks, and I feel like I've ran the whole gamut now. Officially, after I've put these foul things into my mouth, there's no more. I finished them all. I had the Big Mama pickled sausage, and I had that hot kosher dill, whatever the heck that was. It's nasty, and you know what? The man upstairs, he must have really wanted to torture me, because he didn't even go out of his way to a truck stop. But he knew that he wanted to do this to me, so he just went to 7-Eleven, and he picked up one easily. I mean, if you're gonna punish me, you should at least make the honest-to-goodness effort of going full bore with it. But here I am looking at it. I mean, they could very well just be regular hard-boiled eggs, but just the idea of it, the idea that these have been sitting in a clear plastic, simmering in weird fluid, which I'm sure is just water, but there's natural juices on a hard-boiled egg too, that it's probably mixed with the water, turning it all sorts of syrupy, and I'm looking at the water right now, it's not even really that clear, it's got a little bit of a yellow twinge to it. You know what? When I look at this, very clear pictures pop into my head about what it must be like to be a late night trucker. I can imagine pulling into the rest stop, there's a 7-Eleven there in this case, and I come walking out, I got my cap turned on backwards, I got a big, almost reddish beard with maybe some like jujubes stuck in it, I'm wearing plaid flannel, got a big, hairy gut kind of sticking out the bottom of my shirt. I apologize to any truckers out there, but this is a stereotypical view of what a trucker would look like. And I walk in, I mosey on into the rest stop, and I look up and down the aisles, I'm like, I need my protein. And I look at the energy bars, I'm like, nah, that's not me. I need something real, I don't want any of that artificial crap in my body. So I walk to the frozen section, and what do I see? I see these 2 glistening, hard-boiled eggs, straight from the butts of the hens themselves, straight to my hands and straight to the register. I fork over my money, they give me my eggs. I sit down in my truck, and I kick my feet up and grab my eggs. I open the pouch, I put that egg in my hand like this, and in between my yellow fingernails, I put that egg up to my lips and I go, and like a string of spit connects from my lip to my hand, and the liquid that's on the eggs themselves, it resembles like coagulated sperm because it's kind of like an off yellow, like I said, and I'm just like licking my fingers. That's the vision I get in my head, and if you were to pass by and see a big fat trucker with a big red beard sucking his fingers after eating eggs, you'd want to vomit. You'd want to puke all over the place. I mean, you'd be puking up freaking bones. And if you didn't eat anything with bones in it, you'd be puking up your own bones. Like bones from your freaking body out your mouth. Good grief, man. All right, time to de-virginize the package. And let me give it a whiff. Smells like stale air. I don't really smell too much of an egg smell, but yeah, you'll see. You'll look at what I was talking about. There's like some kind of weird foam on here. Who knows how long these eggs have been in this fluid, but oh well. I mean, maybe I'll reenact that scenario for you right here. The only thing that I will not be able to reenact, because there's no way I could possibly fake it, is how enjoying and how much fun that trucker was having. But I'm gonna see what I can do, so Mmm. Give me a moment. Alright. Maybe I shouldn't have eaten the whole thing at once. Maybe I should have taken a nibble. My God. It tastes like a hard-boiled egg. It's very, very dry, surprisingly, because, I mean, you look at the thing, it couldn't be any more moist, but when you stick the whole thing in your mouth like that, it's very, very dry. Normally when I eat a hard-boiled egg, I like to put like some mayonnaise on it, maybe a little shake of paprika or some kind of seasoning, but you know, I guess for what it is, it's not bad, but man, I mean, when you're eating this, you can't shake that feeling of where this came from, what it looked like when you picked it up off the counter. That's always in the back of your mind, and that affects the taste, believe it or not. If I were to give this a star rating, I mean, even though it tastes like a regular deviled egg, I'll probably just give it 2.5 stars. I mean, and I wouldn't say it's average because I would never eat this again. It's just, it's not good. It's not delicious. I wouldn't rush out to get this again. If I were on the road and I were, you know, in the middle of nowhere, I would pick like a protein bar. I would pick a freaking beef jerky over this. Why would people do this to themselves? Do you really need protein that badly? I mean, and it's debatable whether or not eggs are really good for you. Good grief almighty. Well, this is it. I hope you're happy, man, upstairs, because there's no more trucker snacks as far as I know. Do you know of any trucker snacks I haven't eaten yet? Let him know, and he'll be sure to punish me with them later. So this is your good buddy Hottie Scotty Pancake 603 saying, until next time, I'll see you in Limbo.